All right, we're going to now move over and work on the neck and the arms. So we notice here that we don't really have a strong neck control, and when we rotate this chest control, see how the whole head twists? Well, that's not really what we're looking for. So let's jump over here to our side view, and let's talk about how we can introduce one joint right here at the base of the neck. And we did this on purpose so you would understand how you could break the joint chain and add more joints. So the way we do that is we select this joint here, which is the base head. All right, and we're going to edit, unparent. There we go. Now this joint has been disconnected from this joint right here. All right, with the joint tool now, we'll go ahead and add one more joint in right here at the base of the neck. Okay, hit enter, and we'll rename that one neck. There we go. And I believe this joint is called back 3, so we'll just rename this one back 4. All right, so now all we have to do is parent these items together, and that's a really easy, simple process to do. We'll select the child, select the parent, hit P. Okay, select the child. Let me just get my selection tool. There we go. Hit P. And there we go. So now we've got this extra joint in here that we could use to add a new IK handle. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add an IK handle onto this. Go up here to skeleton, IK handle tool. We want a rotate plane solver on this IK tool. IK handle, okay, and we're going to go from here, the new neck joint, up to the base of the head. Now, what's this going to give us? Well, this is going to give us like a little chicken head. Okay, so we can move it side to side. We've got some basic controls, but now when I rotate this chest control, I got a lot more control here. Okay, it's moving more correctly than it should. And once I add the control here and lock that down, it'll be even more control added to this process. All right, next we're going to go ahead and add a curve to control that neck there. So let me go up here to Create, NURBS. We're going to go to Circle, get my Move tool, and let's snap it up here to the base of the head. So I'll hold down V. There we go. And let's scale this. That looks good. Let's go ahead and rotate it. Kind of in that position. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's freeze transformations, delete history, and let's give this a name here. Okay, this is going to be the neck control. All right, so now let's set up our constraints. Okay, so we're going to select the curve, that's a master object, shift select the IK handle, and we'll set up a point constraint. So now when I move the IK handle, or I'm sorry, when I move the curve, the head follows. Okay, again, I can move my chest. Let me rotate my chest. There we go, looking nice. Okay. And then next what we'll do is we'll select the curve, select the head joint, okay, and here we're going to add an orient constraint. So essentially what I'm telling the system to do is orient the joint to this curve. So now let me adjust this. There we go. See how the head stays straight? That allows you to rotate the chest without having to rotate the head. And if you want to rotate the head, you've got that control right here. We can pick it up. So we can do all kinds of cool looks and effects with that. Okay, so if we wanted to rotate them and have them look down, it's that simple. Okay, let me undo that back. All right, this curve needs to be a child of this back control, so we'll hit P to parent. So that way when I move the back, I also move the head. That looks good. And if I move the hip control, I move that head control as well, since it's parented or a child of the back control. All right, that right there wraps up the neck. And the next lesson, we'll talk about building out the arms and the process of doing that.